You know what's more scare?
What's you're doing great, sweetie.
You know what's more scary about being scared? Being scared and sleepy. I think that's the
Scared and
worst.
sleepy? No, I don't think that's the worst. What are you talking
Really? I
about?
think when
Girl.
you're about to go to sleep in fear, I don't like the idea of being vulnerable. If
I'm
I was
always
already
vulnerable.
afraid, heck no.
Well, lucky for you, hopefully this will wake you right up. Hopefully.
I'm just. I'll hold this one. No, oh, thank you.
Instead of a bird, it's a little.
Okay.
Anyway, whatever.
You didn't even finish your joke.
It's because then I'm like, okay, we have to explain. We're putting
We have to talk
we're
about
putting
it.
candles on our shoulder, and so that's why I said
funny.
instead of a bird, it's a candle.
It's not a real candle. We don't have fires on a couch.
Yeah, we're very safe around here. Okay. So, as you can tell by the outfits, yes, we have been going on for a while.
We're so delusional.
No, we're delusional now.
I think I'm at a point where
we're delusional.
We've talked about so much scary stuff that I kind of want to take like a 2-hour pause and just kind of dissect what we just said.
Oh, I thought you were going to say take a 2-hour pause and watch some cartoons, watch something lighthearted.
Oh, of course. Like you were turning off the camera. I was watching Bluey. Like I'm I'm so scared. And it was funny because we started these filming. I'm not scared. I'm not gonna get scared.
You were so confident. You were like, my on the spookometer, I'm a 0. Yeah. I'm a 0.
It's scary now because you and I are now talking about our experiences, and now I'm thinking about things I haven't thought about in a while.
I'm unlocking memories. So with that being said, I think that if you're listening to this episode and you haven't listened to our previous Thursday episodes, you really should, because I feel like we're just continuing the same conversation, but we're just continuing that conversation.
Yes. Okay. I'm so ready. Do you think reading paranormal stories can fix your life?
Yes, I do, and also ruin it.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I am your host, Cheli.
And I'm your host, Yajaira.
And today we're going to be reading paranormal stories.
If you have a paranormal experience, let us know.
Please.
All right. So, Cheli, you're going to be reading the first story.
Okay.
And it is on Reddit.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This comes from that constant 7041 who says, I think I heard La Llorona while stationed in Honduras. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure I've heard her too. She's everywhere. Okay.
And I was not near Honduras.
But who knows? Maybe I was. They'll never know where I am. Mm-hmm. Okay. I tried sharing this story on another horror subreddit, but the mods pulled it because of formatting rules. That stung because this isn't fiction. It really happened to me, and I worked hard on writing it out. So I'm sharing it here instead, where people might be open to true experiences. I'm a veteran with 9 years in the Army. Most of my service was uneventful, long nights, dull shifts, a crippling nicotine and caffeine habit. I never saw Bigfoot, UFOs, or haunted barracks like the stories floating around, but I did have one notable experience. It happened during a TDY to Honduras in 2019 at Sotocano AFB, Air Force Base. Being the most junior enlisted, I got stuck on the night shift. My job was simple: keep logs, monitor radios, answer any calls, emails, and patrol the office building. Most nights were dead. It was 3 months of long nights, coffee, Netflix, and total war. Then, around 0300 one night, I heard it. A woman crying. At first, I blamed boredom or sleep deprivation, but it came back the next night, and the night after that. Always around 3 a.m. Always a woman. It always lasted for about half an hour. I stopped laughing about it when one of the NCOs heard it too. Finally, he told me, go check it out. So I stepped outside, lit a smoke, told myself it was nothing, but I couldn't help but feel a little unnerved by this. Why would anyone be outside at 0300? The further I walked, the further the crying moved, always just out of sight, pulling me deeper into the dark. It led me past the chicken coops, down the road, all the way to the drainage pipe at the end of the base. And then silence. Not just the crying, the cicadas, the frogs, the wind, everything. Like the whole world hit pause. That's when I heard her voice. Mi familia, mis hijas, mi esposo. My hair stood on end. Alone, 3 a.m., a woman whispering in Spanish from the shadows. I bolted, ran back past the coops, the chickens exploding in squawks like they'd heard her too. Back inside, my sergeant asked what I saw. I told him chickens. He laughed. Neither of us logged it. We never mentioned it again. At least not until I told Buddy back home. He was Puerto Rican. When I mentioned the crying, his face went pale. That wasn't just some woman. That was La Llorona. If you hear her, it means death is close. Yours. Or someone near you. I laughed it off, but a few nights later, during a cross-training with Marines, I almost died. We were sling-loading gear to helicopters at night. No nods. The grounding man lost contact with the bird, and I stepped into hook the load just as the static charge built. My sergeant yanked me back by my plate carrier seconds before the helicopter dropped low enough to take my head off. After that, the crying stopped. I just don't believe in ghosts, but I know what I heard. My NCOs heard it. Other soldiers on shift heard it. None of us could explain it, so we buried it. All I know is, whatever was out there at 3 a.m., she wanted me to follow her, and she wanted me to know she was there. Like La Llorona do. That's what she do.
Is that what she do?
That's what she do. Well, what version of that story do you know?
The version that I know is the one where, God, it's been so long. So she fell in love with a white man?
Okay.
Oh, God, I don't remember anymore. She fell in love with someone who, like, wasn't from whatever town she was from. This person came, they got married, had babies, and then he had to leave for some reason. That's why I don't remember if he wasn't from there or if he was like in some sort of war. He left for some reason. And then she found out that he was cheating on her. Mm-hmm. Or he left her for another woman, another family. And that's why she drowned her kids. But then after she drowned her kids, she regretted it. And I thought it was a boy and a girl.
That's what I thought too.
So after doing that, she regretted it. And then that's why she would mourn the children.
And I don't understand, because that's kind of the story I know too. I don't really remember the husband aspect, but I do remember her regretting it. And it was always near a body of water where you're supposed to hear her. Mm-hmm. But I didn't understand why she would bring death.
So, from what I heard, which is different from this that you read, I thought that she tried to get children. And so when she got the children, realized, oh, these aren't my children, then she would drown these children because they're not her children.
Oh, okay.
So she's like searching for her kids. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. So I didn't know that it just signified like a general death. Like if you heard it at all, then it's like,
well, if you think about it, a grown man is also not her child.
And could also act like a child. Maybe.
Maybe. I remember when I used to live in this little town. It was where I first grew up. We used to live next to a stream. Mm-hmm. And my mom would always take us there, and we would just play with frogs. Crazy. Don't touch a frog, by the way. Bad for your hands. Anyway, play with frogs. We were kids. Sorry. Now I know. We would play with frogs, and I actually don't remember this because I was so young. Mm-hmm. But my sister used to tell me that my mom, when she would take us, she was always very like aware of the people that were around her. Like she knew everyone, you know? And there was this one time we went, and my mom saw a lady standing by the stream, and she didn't recognize her. So she was trying to be like, I'm trying to walk over there, you know, to say hi, to at least get to know her. And we were walking closer, and the lady started crying by the stream.
Oh, God.
And then my mom was like, I don't care what she's going through. I'm not going to risk it.
Pobrecita. She probably needed a little pat on the shoulder, and your mom was like, hell no.
It could have been La Llorona, though. You know? We're never safe out there.
I had asked my parents, I was like, you guys never heard anything? Because they also, well, I don't know about my dad, but I know my mom, there was also a stream nearby, you know? So it's like, hello, haunted. And they told me no, but they both of them had a sibling who did. And when this sibling heard it, they both looked so mortified, like so scared, like pale, like, you know? So I wonder what that means. Like, how come just some people hear it and some people don't?
I don't know.
Weren't you all in the vicinity?
Yeah, and I think what's scary sometimes too is some of the people that hear it don't know the story. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, can you imagine? They're like, oh, she needs help.
She needs
Help the lady.
Help! I'm a big empath.
Start a, what is it? Not a search warrant. When you're like trying to...
A search party?
A search party, there you go.
Oh my God, me and empath standing next to La Llorona crying too.
Girl, I love them like they're my kids. I asked my mom though. I was like, okay, so do you have any scary stories?
Yeah.
So she told me one. Okay. So her dad's brother was a panadero. Baker. And their bakery lived like across their bakery was across where they lived. Okay. So the windows were like facing one another. You know what I mean? Like you could see both. So since he was a panadero, he would have to leave at like 2 a.m. to get the pan ready, whatever. And so it was really difficult for him to keep employees because they would always hear La Llorona because, again, it would rain a lot.
No, thank you.
I'm sure there was a stream nearby or something. And so people would be like, hell no, I can't. I'm not risking it. At 2 a.m.? Hell no. So that was one thing. But then there was another thing where literally... It was so weird because when my mom told me, she started laughing, but she was like, no, it's scary, but like I just have to laugh about it. But I guess he would look at the house. And I guess he was living with my grandpa too because like... And I don't know if you know this, there's a lot of children in the house. There were 8 of them.
Yeah.
So they would look at the house and they would see a woman on the roof sweeping. And apparently that means that she wanted the children. And so my grandpa painted the doors and the windowsills red. And because I guess that was a thing you were supposed to do. And that made her go away. That's so weird. Why red?
Oh, I can't take those.
Damn it.
Dang it. La Llorona out. That's so scary. That's my biggest fear, and I've told you this before, is when people do things unhuman-like.
That don't look right.
Yeah, that are just a little bit off.
Sweeping at 2 a.m., that's
on
crazy.
The roof? That's so...
Just sweeping in general at 2 a.m.
Was it in general, or was she on the...
No, she was on the roof.
Hell no. Hell no.
She was on the roof, girl.
If I go outside and my fucking neighbor is doing jumping jacks on their roof, I'm calling the police. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God, that scares me so much. I'm painting my house red.
The whole thing red.
No jumping jacks. Oh, man.
How did she know?
How did she know? That red was my weakness.
But what do you think about La Llorona? Back to that. Do you think she's real?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
The idea
she's so ingrained.
She's so ingrained in my culture. She feels like a tia.
I know her so well.
I don't ever. That's so scary to me. I don't ever want to experience that. Because what scares me the most is if I ever become a parent and I see that.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. So if you have children and you happen to, what if your husband is like, let's go camping. There's a big ass lake. What are you going to do?
First of all, I'm never visiting a lake until my kids are 15. Are you kidding me?
They're still...
No, we're going to go to a public pool. All the workers are fucking like vacuuming the vacuuming the pool. Heck no.
You're like, I'm getting out of here.
No, but I feel like for me, if I were to experience that, like the whole thing, the roof, the brooming the roof, I would be painting my doors red and my window red. I would not risk it. That's so
I think
scary.
I would want a house that's already red. Like, just the whole thing red. Yeah. Although that's kind of scary, too. It gives Insidious. Because the door was red.
I hate it, though. I feel more scared than you look right now. That's so scary.
Which part?
The roof thing. What part? Everything about it is scary. I can't. The fact that you're like, no, it's fine. I mean, sometimes it gets dirty up there.
Do it as chill. She was
I'm
just
so scared
she
right
was
now.
trying to help.
Give me one reason why you would be like, no, it's okay.
If I saw that,
You see that you have 3 kids. You go help them.
well, think about it. You would hear it first. You would hear the sweeping motion.
You're now giving me more to the story. Because if I see someone up there and they're playing the Bee Gees and they're bumping it, I'm good. If there is no sound except for the sound of sweeping, I'm moving. I'm taking my kids.
That's enough.
And I don't care if my kids are freaking 0 or already 13. They're on my chest in the baby holders. All 3 of them. I've got them on, and they're not getting off until we're out of the city.
No, I think I would react. No, like if that actually happened and I saw someone sweeping on the roof, I'm pretty sure I would be like, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving, never turning back.
You know what the worst thing is, too? And, oh, my God, I saw a movie like this recently. But not the whole sweeping part. But can you imagine if someone was sweeping on the roof? And, you see it, and you're looking, and they look at you. That is what would get me.
That's the worst part?
Because then they marked me. You know what I mean?
They're aware.
Now I'm theirs. We're dating now. I can't. Now it's it's scary.
That is really scary.
I saw a scary movie recently. I don't know what movie it was, but it was a man
Maybe
watching a woman from across like the apartment buildings, and I think she was committing a crime.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
I think, or I don't know. Maybe you'll know what it is. But she did something, and he saw it, and she immediately ran to the side so you couldn't see her anymore. But then you see her running out of the front of the apartment complex and running towards his apartment complex.
Ew, I hate that.
What do?
I
Jump out the window. I'm out of there.
I lock everything.
Me?
I run.
I unlock the power of parkour. I'm out of there.
I climb up to the roof. I'm out of here.
Crazy. But the entire sequence of that part in the movie, if you know it, please let me know. It doesn't stop. Like, there's no cuts until she gets there.
Ew. I don't like that.
I don't like it either. Because then it gives me the idea of, like, time constraints. I don't know what it is. Hell no. I'm out of there.
See, now you're spooking me. Because you're adding more. You're adding a little too much now. Oh, my God. Wait, okay. Before I tell you before we read our next Reddit story, there was this one story my mom told me that is so simple, but it scared me so much.
Go ahead, Queen.
Because
I want to imagine.
And I don't remember if it was a movie, if it was something she heard. I don't remember anything. I just remember the story itself. Yes. Okay? And I think what made it worse is that we were working at an office that was
at night.
At night, and it was also a lot of doors. It was also very spooky. On the other side of the door, it was total blackness.
Okay.
And so the story basically goes that there is this door, and when you open the door, it's dark, right? But there's like obviously the light from the room, whatever room you're in, that's shining out, and you see a man. And he's slowly walking towards the door. So you close it, right? You close the door.
He's walking towards the door you have open?
That I have open, yes. So he's walking towards the door. So you close it, and he stays put. But you open it again, and he proceeds to walk towards the door.
Why would your mom tell you this?
I don't know. And I was like, I don't know why.
Great story, Mom.
I'm like, I don't know why this is scaring me. And I was like, wait, so was he okay? Like, what's going on? Is he a ghost? Like, what's going on? She was like, that's the point. You don't know. Like, you don't know.
And what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? Point? Like, he's just going to keep walking towards the door.
Because how long will he wait?
I don't know. I think I would seal it shut at that point.
That's so scary.
But what if he just needed help?
But why wouldn't he? Oh, they're closed. They're busy. Oh, no, it's open now. That's so scary.
I know, I hate it. Okay.
I hate when people do things that people don't do. That's my biggest thing. Please don't, if you're a person,
don't do these things.
Don't broom your roof. That's all that it comes down to.
You're still on that one.
Yeah.
So, next Reddit story.
Okay.
This comes from More Explanation 888. It's titled The Man Who Danced Outside My Window. When I was around 12, my family went on a vacation to the mountains. Where I live, snow is a rare treat, so we were excited. We built snowmen, ate snacks, and did all the usual vacation stuff. We hadn't planned on staying late, but a sudden snowstorm forced us to stay at an old bed and breakfast. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a strange noise outside, like someone stepping on sticks and twigs. Curious, I peeked through the curtains and saw a man dancing, in the oddest, most unnatural way. I had no idea how long he had been out there. At the time, I just assumed he was drunk from partying nearby. The next morning, while checking out, I asked the old lady who ran the place if any other guests had been disturbed by the noise. She looked at me strangely and said, "You were the only guest here. No one comes here unless it's an emergency." I shrugged it off. Maybe I was imagining things. I was only 12 after all. Several years later, my family decided to visit the same place again. We stayed at the same bed and breakfast. The old lady remembered us. That night, I heard the same noise again. Only this time, it felt like someone was inside my room. I lifted my head slightly, and there he was, the same man, dancing in that same twisted, unnatural way. I screamed and turned on the light. My brother rushed in, and he was gone. No footprints, no signs of breaking in, nothing. I haven't gone back since. Every time it snows now, I swear I can hear him, just dancing outside, stepping lightly on twigs, dancing in the darkness, waiting.
But what if that's the only time he feels motivated to dance?
You think that maybe he was just happy? Happy that there was company around?
Finally,
that same young man back
my
here
audience.
again.
I get around too.
At that last round, I didn't feel comfortable.
Oh
I didn't feel confident.
You get close enough to that man, he's just going 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, and he's killing it.
It's the Mean Girls dance, the Jingle Bell Rock.
He just wanted to show you his cool little cover. I remember when I was student teaching, I think it was actually before my student teaching. It was like my observations. I was observing a 2nd grade class, and there used to be this dance teacher that would come in to teach the kids how to dance. And it was interesting because she wasn't teaching them choreography. She was teaching them how to express themselves through dance.
Yeah.
So the way she would teach them was long, which is when you stretch as long as you can. And then curved. So you try to curve your body inwards. And then crooked. So you just do something crooked. And it was interesting. So she would just say it, and the kids would pose
in the way
that that represented that. And there was this one kid who was like really angry about something that had happened before. And I just remember the teacher, just dance it out. And he's like, oh, long, curved, crooked, long, I was like, that kid danced for his life.
He's going places.
He's going places.
I love that. That's cute.
No scary stories here.
We've been telling nothing
I'm
but
so scared. I'm still thinking about the freaking women brooming on the roof. That's so scary, though. Like I said, I don't like the idea of someone doing something they shouldn't. And for that person to go a long time without visiting this area and have the same experience twice.
Hell no. I wouldn't go back.
No, thank you.
I would not go back. I would be like, hell no, I saw a weird man over there.
But what if that little dance intrigued you?
I need to ask him.
I need to know a little bit about those moves.
I need to ask that man about it.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? My favorite scene in that one arc that we received, the one with
to summon something dead.
The one with the 3 teens. The 2 girl teens and the 1 boy teen, and it had to do with like the Egyptian cult.
Oh right.
A
spell to wake the dead.
A spell to wake the dead. That book. There was a scene in it where a character writes a song, and she plays the song, and it moves her so much that she kind of becomes entranced by it and plays the song for hours. That is so freaky. That's so scary. Like the idea of that, like unable to break away from something.
Right.
No.
It's kind of like that whole phenomenon of those people who danced until they died. Remember that?
Historically?
Yeah.
Is that real?
I thought so. Didn't people dance till they died?
That's sad. Oh my God. What a way to go,
the music overtook you.
What a way to go, though.
What would be the song that would take you out?
Oh my God, anything from the Troll soundtrack, of course. You don't let me live.
Trolls.
You don't let me
not
live.
trolls.
I think that you don't see
the beauty in
Branch
trolls
the way I do.
Branch to me is nothing. It's all about
I've
Poppy.
never... Okay, you won me back. You won me back because you're totally right. Okay, I think we reached a good ending. A good ending point.
Did we? Okay.
We
only read 2, but all right.
This felt like the longest episode.
And I think it was the shortest. That's so funny.
To everyone, because I'm scared. To everyone who is watching us on and listening to us in audio form, whether that be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or anywhere you get your podcasts on, thank you so much. If you can leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read.
Please have it be something light, something
not scary,
fluffy, something that'll help me sleep at night.
No unnatural things, please. If you can do that, that would be amazing.
And if you're searching for a way to just support us a little bit more, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you're not looking for something that's monthly, we do also have Ko-fi, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix, or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you want to follow our social media or our book clubs at Fable and Goodreads, we have all of our links on our link tree, linktr.ee/thebookfix. Thank you so much for everyone who is watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm spooked.
Scared.
I'm so spooked right now.
Can we just sit and look at each other for a bit?
Oh my God.
Like old times.
Oh my God, my favorite activity.
Do you think it's obvious that we've known each other for a long time?
Yeah, I think so.
To people that don't know us?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. I don't know how to explain it though.
I just feel like we're so in sync, you know?
And even when we like hang out in large groups, lore drop. Even when we hang out in large groups, even if we don't sit with each other, we're always like, you know what I mean?
Sending each other hearts.
I feel it. You're like,
I feel the good vibes, the good energy. The good energy. I love it.
Thank you.
I'm still hoping that people will comment down below their own paranormal experiences.
I'm also hoping that, but just know I get very scared easily. And if I read them by myself, I will cry.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, thank you.